September 8th and 9th, Friday and Saturday, here comes the weekend. We have the sun in Virgo and the moon in Cancer. And Mercury's retrograde. No one's throwing anything because we're being gentle, because the moon's in Cancer. I think this is one of the most delicious combinations of the healer, of the kind personality. Dalai Lama, double Cancer, Virgo rising. So much kindness. Now, they don't realize it, but we want them to be anywhere we can sit next to them. They're going to be calm. They're going to caretake you. They're going to cook for you. They're going to want to clean it up. And when you're not around, they'll be complaining that you don't help. I had a Virgo Cancer once say to me as I was leaving the house, "Are you ever going to do the dishes?" I was like, how do I get into the kitchen when you don't want me to touch anything? But that little edge, that little expectation that comes with moon and Cancer, who's emotional and they harbor things. And the Virgo is so generous. It loves taking care of you, except it overextends. Now, how many of you suffer from this, especially women? Giving too much to the kids, giving too much to the husband, accommodating the mother-in-law, taking care of the PTA, and then suddenly having nothing left. So I want to say, during this weekend, do self-care. Both of these signs are desperate to say, what about me? But they don't say it. So if you're a victim, classical moon and Cancer at its worst, feeling bad, unhealthy, you don't have energy, you feel like you're always the one that gets left out, that's just because you're not standing up for yourself. Now listen, if a baby were born with this, there's only one planet in fire. There's only one planet in air. We keep talking about this. There's so much earth and water. So as a parent, when you get a chart like that, and this is why I wish all parents had a chart when the baby were born, you'd say, uh-oh, they don't have fire or air. Either they have too much chi and God said, don't give them any more, or they have too much air and they talk all the time and God said, don't give them any more, or goddess. I like to make it a two-people party when we talk about spiritual beings watching over us, mom and dad. So you have to look at your child and ask them. This is a really Virgo Cancer conversation. The teacher, do you know that I once worked in a school where I did all the charts for all the kids? The school hired me and I would go talk to the teacher and I would tell her, don't let her sit next to him because all they'll do is talk. And then I taught all the kids in the room. The water kids were sitting here, the air kids, the earth kids, and the fire kids. The water kids were all cuddled up. The air kids were like interrupting. The earth kid were like super straight and taking notes. And the fire kids were like, can we do recess? So obvious in the school system. That is a Virgo Cancer dream. Practical Virgo advice based on emotional intuition and astrology. Just sharing with you my dreams. If a child were born, they would be so kind and so sweet and have such a beautiful temperament. The moon is trining Saturn. The moon, their sensitivity, that Cancer, trining Saturn and Pisces, the lover, the kindness. People like this we need more and more of, except moon and Cancer. Notice during this weekend, you might not want to go out of the house because moon and Cancer just loves being at home. Just saying, Astrology Answers wanted to say, if you're feeling that highly charged emotional energy or you're noticing you're complaining, awareness on, observer on, and then you study astrology and go, wow, I really have an inherent need to feel victimized. And that's all because I'm unconscious of my chart. But when the consciousness comes on, the whole story changes. And Mercury is standing right next to the sun. We've got a real Virgo energy in the sky today. So pay attention. Do I have choice? It's a thought away any moment of the day.